So I need to do an update of basically where I am now, what's happened since my last video. I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who messaged me. Like, a lot of people gave me so much support, and it was really, really nice. It was really nice to feel like everyone cared. After I made that video, I went to the local supermarket to get food, and I see a cage with chicks in. They were only 48 pesos, which is like 70p. So, and on the way there, I was like, I feel really bad. There was like 100 of them crammed in a cage, and they were like direct sunlight, and you could just see they were all really distressed. So on the way back, I decided that I was going to rescue one just for the time that I was left in the Philippines, just to give me something to focus on and something to cheer myself up with. So on the way back, I got this little baby chick, and I said to the guy who worked there, like, just give me the worst looking chick you have, like, I'll just have the worst looking one. So he gave me this little baby chick, weighed barely anything, and he chucked him in a carrier bag, like, just literally handed me this plastic carrier bag with a chicken in it. Then I got a tuk-tuk back to my hostel, got him out, fed him, like, bought food when I was there, fed him, gave him water and stuff, and then from then on he followed me everywhere. I let him sleep in my bed on a towel, and he literally became my sidekick. Sidekick or side chick? I don't know, anyway. And then it literally lifted everyone's mood in the hostel. Like, everyone cared about what he was doing, where he was going. We called him Roger the Rooster because they told me he was a rooster, but I think he was a chicken. Well, we just kept the name anyway. But it literally cheered everyone up. Everyone was so happy to have him there. And then the next day, no, 3 days later, we were told we needed to leave the hostel because they were closing it down, because 3 days later there was only 3 of us left and they couldn't afford to keep it open for us. So we made the decision to move on to Cebu, just so we was close to the airport, so if we could get a flight home, at least we were close to where we needed to be. So we got ourselves a bus to Cebu City, where we stayed in a hostel called Ola Hostel. I would recommend it to anyone that is going to Cebu. Like, it is the best hostel I've ever been to in the time that I've been travelling. Everyone was so caring there. The staff are more like your friends. Like, they lifted everyone's mood. The boss went above and beyond to make us all feel welcome. You have 1 hour free rum there. You have a swimming pool there. You have a Netflix room. You have a pool table. You have a ping pong table. You have a basketball court outside. It's just, it has everything you need. I did email before I went to say could I bring my chicken, because, like, I didn't want to leave him if I didn't have to. And the owner was like, you can, he's just got to sleep outside. I was like, that's brilliant for me. So went to the hostel and it worked out like £4 something a night, and that included breakfast, which is mental, and everything else is included as well. So then we the first night there, we got to know everyone. Everyone was so lovely. Everyone was in the same boat as us, trying to get home. Everyone loved Roger the Rooster, chicken, we're not sure. And that night, the manager, I went and bought like a washing up bowl with like a cage on top to make the chicken cage, rooster cage. And the manager said to me, is that what he's going to sleep in? And I said, yeah. And he said, if the people in your room don't mind him staying in there, he can stay in your room, just like as long as he don't make too much noise and annoys other people on your level. So I was like, yeah, like, the people I've come with are the people I've travelled with, so they've known Roger the whole time. So I was so happy he said that. Like, he didn't have to do that for me, but he let him stay in my bedroom. And then after, we just made games. Like, we did games every night. We made our own entertainment board. We played volleyball in the pool like most of the day. I made a roast, like a Sunday roast for everyone.
Stop, you want some...
There was like 25 of us, I think, eating together, and that was so nice for us all to sit together and just feel like at home together kind of thing. And then 5 days ago now, I got a email to say that I could be registered for the emergency flight back to London, which would be £1,000, which is very, very expensive considering the flights are normally £300 to £400. But in this scenario, who cares? Like, let's just get home. So I booked onto that. 7 people from our hostel also booked the same flight so we could go together and everything. So now I'm home. Like, I'm back in England. It feels so weird to be back. Like, it doesn't feel real that I've managed to get back now. It's good. It's so good to see my mum and dad again. Obviously I'm in quarantine, so I'm stuck to my bedroom. I need to stay in my bedroom for the safety of everyone else, but I'm completely fine with that. I'm just glad to be back. So yeah, now I'm back, and I'm going to make a few more videos of other things that I got up to on my travels. Obviously the coronavirus has kind of steered everything that's been going on away from what we actually got up to and stuff. So I will try and focus on making videos from my previous trips and stuff, like when I went to Kuala Lumpur and Bangkok and stuff. I'll try and make some videos on that, and yeah, and then we'll see where we'll go from there. But I'm home.